Hello and welcome back to another edition of Teacher Talks. And friends, do I have a good one for you today? Look what just arrived in the mail. Diary of a Wimpy Kid Wrecking Ball. Nice. In today's video, I will do a book review on this. We'll take a look at the front, the back, and the spine of the book. I'll read to you the short summary at the back of the book, and we'll turn a few pages, and maybe I'll read you just like 1 or 2 pages, something like that. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I will read that short summary on the back. So very exciting, and we'll talk about, I believe this is book number 14 by Jeff Kinney down here. We'll talk about the levels. So this comes in at about a level T on the GRL, guided reading level, which puts this book somewhere in the ballpark of about 5th grade. So on the guided reading level, this book comes in about a T, which puts us at about a 5th grade level reading book. So you can kind of keep that in mind. Also, Diary of a Wimpy Kid is one of those book series that the author uses some words that are a little bit questionable. So make sure that you are given the thumbs up from mom and dad and teacher and those kinds of things. But make sure also that you understand the author used those words to kind of make it funny for you. But if you're using those words at home or school, those are going to be kind of a poor choice, and you might have these kind of books taken away from you. All right, so make sure you're making those good choices, but let's dive in. All right. Okay, here's the front. Very cool. All right, we knew that was probably going to be the cover, right? We've seen that a little bit. Here is the spine of the book. And here's the back of the book. Ooh, and there's all the rest of the books in this series. Very cool. All right. Okay, and let's see what it says. An unexpected inheritance. Inheritance is when you inherit money, like maybe someone passed away in your family, a great-grandma or something. An unexpected inheritance gives Greg Heffley's family a chance to make big changes to their house. But they soon find that home improvement isn't all it's cracked up to be. Once the walls come down, all sorts of problems start to crop up. Rotten wood, toxic mold, unwelcome critters, and something even more sinister all make Greg and his family wonder if the renovations are worth the trouble. When the dust settles, will the Heffleys be able to stay, or will they need to get out of town? Ah, very cool. All right, let's flip a few pages here. Okay, there's the opening one, nice orange. There you go. Ooh, here's all the books in this series, right? Diary of a Wimpy Kid series. Number 1 is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. 2 is Erotic Rules. 3 is The Last Straw. 4, Dog Days. 5, The Ugly Truth. 6 is Cabin Fever. 7, The Third Wheel. 8 is Hard Luck. 9 is The Long Haul. 10 is Old School. 11 is Double Down. 12 is The Getaway. 13 is The Meltdown. And 14 is Wrecking Ball. So cool. Looks like there's a couple bonus books down in here as well. All right, let's dive in here. Let's take a look. It says to Scooter. All right, here's our opening page. March, Sunday. I read that in ancient times they used to bury kings and pharaohs with all their possessions. Back then, I guess they thought you could take those things with you into the afterlife. Well, if I get buried with all my junk, I might really regret it later on. Ah, pretty funny. All right, here's the second page. And I'll tell you what, I'll just flip a couple pages here just so you can kind of get an idea. This one looks like it has a little bit more artwork maybe than some of them too. That's kind of cool. Maybe we'll just do another page or 2. Very cool. Hey friends, this looks like another awesome book by Jeff Kinney. What an absolutely fantastic author. So if you're unfamiliar with these Diary of a Wimpy Kid, go back, start with that very first one if you have the opportunity to. Let's go back and see where that list is, right? So if you go back and start with that very first one, it is a book series that you don't have to read it like in order from the very first, but it is kind of nice. It is kind of nice. They do build on each other just a little bit. So if you have the opportunity, go do that. Also, if you're in any of the lower grades, meaning I teach 2nd grade, but some of my students read at high enough levels they can read this kind of book, make sure you check in with mom and dad on this one. Again, some of the language, they use words like stupid, idiot, and a few words like that that are obviously kind of unkind and poor choice words. So if you're mature enough to understand that the author put those words in just to be funny and that he doesn't really intend for you guys to read this book and then go call your brother or sister these names or use them in the classroom or anywhere else at home. So make sure you check in with mom and dad on this one and make sure it's a good fit for you. All right, friends, that's going to do it for today's video, but I sure hope you liked it. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting a long time for this book. All right, bye for now.